So, can you hear me? Well, a bit of loudspeaker announcement about the COVID nearby my house. Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can.
Yeah. Thank you, Warwick, and thank you for the opportunity to talk. I will try to talk around our team attempt to reach out to our beneficiaries and uh, the connectivity between our team during this COVID pandemic. Here in Myanmar, the COVID-19 lockdowns started in 23rd of March. So in our beneficiary list, there are about 6,200 beneficiaries in total. Among them, about 510 of them are persons affected by leprosy, and others are with the different kind of disabilities. And they are from the different projects, such as from the reducing leprosy, increased RLII project, and then Grace Church. We are the project we are working with churches and livelihood projects supported by the NAR facility from DFID, Early Childhood Intervention, Project ECI, and the associations of persons affected by leprosy, Maple Association project. So a number of projects altogether, those numbers are representing. Among them, we try to get into the rapid assessments of about 650 beneficiaries who are in the fresh beneficiaries list. Out of 650, we have about 360 of them got telephone number shared with us when we collect their data. So about 55% of them having the ability to connect via telephone. Before COVID, we never thought of connecting with our beneficiaries other than by physical reach by our staff. Suddenly with this lockdown started, the only way for us to be able to reach is via phone. So out of 360, phone we thought that we can reach, 46% of them has phone with them, their own phone, which they can handle, and 54% of them, and they have given us the phone numbers of either their relatives or somebody's or the neighbors, so which again make it a bit harder to reach. So from 8th of April to 25th May, within the space of 26 days, 35 of our staff tried to make phone calls with among their other duties and responsibility. So we tried to reach about 565 persons in total. The average phone call, about 423 of them last about 15 minutes each. About 10 of them said that they need counseling, they need some sort of psychosocial support for their inner well-being. And we come to learn from our conversation along the period when the lockdown started, government also arranged some sort of support to the low-income households and family. So among the respondents, among our beneficiaries, 42% of them said that they received food ration support by government. And then 43% of them said they did not receive. And then 10 of them said they were told by the local authority that they are not eligible to receive such food ration support. And then 4% they never know about this the provision of ration by government. And when we check about the impact on the income due to the COVID lockdown, about 86% of them said that they have either no income or significant reduction of income due to the COVID lockdown. Our team purchased Zoom account towards the end of April. Before April, we tried to communicate within the team and try to reach out either by Skype or messengers or different platforms, but we eventually realized that Zoom will be a powerful platform. So end of April, we started using Zoom quite widely within the team, and our MME officer, MME team, recorded the Zoom activity within the team. And as of yesterday, what I was told is that there were about 372 Zoom meetings, and then the participants within those meetings are about 6,206 persons, and the total number of minutes went through Zoom meetings is about 31,356 minutes, which is about 523 hours in total. So in average, we can say that about 17 participants in each meeting lasting about 84 minutes each. So that's the total number of activities around Zoom. If some people who cannot use Zoom, they have to use other platforms. With the Zoom meetings, who are using, so our staff are using for those Zoom meetings, and also we use Zoom meetings for trainings, which our team undertake. And during the course of the time, we have a number of meetings such as inclusive advisory services, how to include persons affected by leprosy and persons with disability to mainstream organization. With a project like early childhood intervention, there are training activities are taking place of different kinds. And also with those Zooms, a number of coordination meetings are taking place. And also people affected by leprosy who are part of the Myanmar Associations of Persons Affected by Leprosy, they are also started to learn to conduct meetings over the Zoom. Trying to reach to the beneficiaries with the conventional telephone call is, as you can see, that it's not very easy. So we started to find ways how we can reach, but we cannot be over ambitious. We cannot make an overnight creation of something else to be able to reach. As you can see that the telemedicine, which Mary presentation also show, to be able to reach, need to process a lot. So we got a bit of an opportunity to utilize from a project supported by NOREC, Norwegian Foreign Ministry, for the candidate exchange project with TLM Nepal, TLM Bangladesh, and us. They allow us to conduct the exchange project instead of going to another country in our own country. So we utilize that exchange project to assign, by assigning 2 of our staff who were supposed to go to Nepal to look into how we can make content creation as well as looking into the platform more effectively. So one of the staff, Zimate, she is looking at responding to the challenges of providing physical and functional therapy services to people affected by leprosy and persons with disability, looking ahead for the post-COVID situation, which is currently undertaken until the end of the year. Something we hope to receive out of that study. Another person, Zin Linton, he is looking at the developing appropriate technological and mobile communications outreach to people affected by leprosy and persons with disability in Myanmar. So these 2 persons are looking into the different ways to overcome the challenges for us to be able to reach our beneficiaries effectively from remote using the technology and the communication platforms. Kylie Pim Kuipers and his wife Kathy Kuipers from Brisbane, from Australia, they are guiding these 2 guys to have a rich of knowledge and understanding so that our team can use in the future. And hopefully we can come up with more plans, more detailed looks into such things like operating procedure, standard operation procedure, how our team can use such mobile platforms. on top of that, we are also looking into things like a short message script, SMS sending to the beneficiaries, SMS blast, not to be sent by staff member, rather by the computerized digital means. So the call center company like they can provide services. So we are looking into that as well, so that our messages, our reminder, our advisors for therapies, and also the linkages, the links on our social media platform like Facebook, how to conduct the therapy and exercises, video messages can be sent. And also using through such platforms, our team can also make a top up of the data to the beneficiaries as well as our team members. So if before that our old team member needed to make a top up by manual basic by our staff member, which is also taking a lot of time. But with this call companies are helping, call company which are starting to use is helping, so the life is a lot easier and no human time need to use. So this is all in all our team, and suddenly stopped our ability to travel to the project site to meet with the beneficiaries. We have a bit of a lifted window when the cases are a bit calmer, but it was not long, and now starting last few days back, the total lockdown is started again. So we don't know how long it will continue. So the best way we can do is try to find ways to be able to reach through mobile platform means, so that in the future, not only can we overcome this situation of COVID, but we hope that we can be able to reach more people to provide services. And just for your information from Myanmar side, that according to the information from the National Leprosy Control Program, the impact of leprosy by COVID, what we just mentioned is that 6 months period, the new cases identified in Myanmar was only 500. We identified about 2,500 new cases in 2019. So you can imagine that how much new cases are we missing because of the attention we cannot give to leprosy control, new case finding, leprosy awareness campaign. So thank you from my side.